Hello folks, and welcome back to the tutorial. What we're going to do now then is we're going to do the funnel construction. Now you'll recall from the previous tutorial what we did. We actually created the personalization of the funnel by completing this particular form. We clicked the download button and then we were given the zip file 4-in-1 zip. So what we're going to do now is take that 4-in-1 zip file and create our funnel. So on to the next section then. Funnel construction. What we're going to do is take the 4-in-1 zip file, which we've got there, and I've got it in my download folder, and all I want you to do is to unzip it. So we shall, however you want to do it, I'll just use the tool that's available to me and we'll unzip it. So now we have got, let's go back to downloads. I've saved everything in the downloads area. Obviously you save it wherever you want to save it. So we've got a 4-in-1 zip, we've unzipped it, so we've now got a folder called 4-in-1. If we open that folder, you'll see that what we've got are these four folders here. You've got these 3 HTML files, and you've got the list building matrix at the bottom as well. These 4 folders, ignore them. Congratulations HTML, you've already dealt with that one. That was went into your embed code. So you can forget that one. Just leave it there. There's no problems with it. Just leave it there. I'm just leaving everything as one package at the moment. Index HTML, that is going to be a squeeze page. We'll come back to it later. And then we've got list building emails. We're going to deal with that one very, very soon. And then we've got the list building matrix.zip. And that's going to be, as you know from the previous tutorials, that's going to be the file that your subscribers are going to download. That's going to be the content of the mind map and the resources guide. At the moment, the only thing that's in there is the mind map, and that's because you've actually personalized the resources guide. And what I want you to do now is to go to wherever you left the resources guide. Remember when you downloaded it? I said once it's downloaded, just leave it where it is or put it somewhere safe. We'll come back to it later. Well, this isn't the time that we're coming back to it. So we go, for me, I don't know where you put yours, but I've left mine in the downloads folder, and you can see there the matrix resource guide, a few numbers and figures there. Yours will be different there, and it's a PDF. Now, what I need you to do now is go back to wherever you actually saved yours or left it on the download folder or whatever. What I need you to do now is to copy it. So we just a right click and a copy, and then go back to the folder, not the zip folder, but the 4-in-1 folder. And then on the list building matrix zip folder, the zip folder there, just select that one and then right click over the top of it and paste. And what we've done then is we actually pasted that personalized resources guide inside that zip folder. Do not unzip that folder. You've got no need or reason to unzip it at all. Just leave it as it is. That's going to be the folder that the subscriber gets. So all we've done is we've added the resources guide in there. Right, the next thing I need to do is have a look at these list building emails. Take the emails and fill your autoresponder with the emails. I'll show you what I'm going to do on mine on MailerLite. You'll have yours to do in say Aweber or GetResponse or whatever. Whatever the system is there, it'll be much the same as what I'm about to show you now. All I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the emails and I'm going to pop it into the autoresponder. So we'll open this one. It should open it from there, and it should open in the browser. So we'll open that one up. So then we've got the email 1 send out on day 0, and here we've got the download link. That's email 1, email 2, and then you've got an article there from email 3 and 4 and 5 and 7 and all the rest of it. So we've got lots of emails on there. What we want to do now is to take them and put them into our autoresponder. So the first one is subject line, your list building matrix and resource guide. So I'm going to copy that subject guide, that line there. Copy that. I'm going to go to the automation. I've got one there called a tutorial. All I'm going to do is I'm going to put the first email on. So for me, it's going to be adding something on there, and it's going to be the email, and the email subject line is going to be the one that I just picked up. And then we go down to the content, designing the content. So I'm going to click on and I'm going to go back to my sequence, and now I'm just going to copy everything that's there. Hello, down to, you see I've got the personalization there for James Bond. Right, I'm going to copy that. So there's nothing for you to do except copying and pasting. Copy that one there, and I'm going to put that in as my email, and I'm happy enough with that. Now say, that's quick and easy for me to do, and you're going to have much the same sort of situation with a Weber or whatever, get response, etc. Right, that's done and dusted. So I'm going to turn mine on, and then I'm going to go back to 4-in-1 folder. So that's everything done, it's everything complete. The only thing we have to do now is to take all these folders and files and put them up onto our server. And we're going to do that, and again, we're going to go back and we're going to use FileZilla. So here's FileZilla. Files and folders on our computer. Right-hand side is our server. So I'm going to go into, say, my server. Remember, we've got our new folder, email list. Nothing inside the email list there at all. So back onto my computer, 4-in-1. That's the name of our folder, and inside the folder, you'll see the folders and the files inside there, as you recognize them. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep the package together, and we're going to take them individually or collectively across the other side. Doing it individually, we'll just highlight it, or just click on it, and then finger on the mouse and just drag it across to the empty directory listing there, and it'll come across. No problems. Again, they're being copied across, they're not being moved across, they're just being copied across, okay? Do it one at a time, or if you want to do it a lot faster, click on where you left off there, so we want that one to go across, finger on the shift key, and then click on the last entry, and that'll select everything, and then finger on the mouse button and just drag them all the way across, and they will all come across for us. Okay, that's great. So now we've got everything put up onto our server. So it's now going to be ready, and it's ready for the world to look at. So let's go and look at it then. So let's open a browser. We want to open the squeeze page now, and that's going to be the index.html. We'll open that file by putting in your domain name, printables.com. That was the one that that was the domain I'm using. I called my new folder email list, so we'll put that one in, and then we'll go an index.html. I will click enter. Great, so that's our squeeze page up and running. That's there, it works. So I'm happy about that. So we're going to the bottom, and yes, download the matrix. We're now going to pretend to be the subscriber. So your subscriber comes up. First of all, note at the bottom we've got copyright James Bond. So obviously that's where the personalization comes in from. This is your squeeze page, and I'm now pretending to be the subscriber. So James Bond 2022, that's when we're doing this recording. That will change automatically every year. So download the matrix, expecting to get the matrix itself, and they click on the button and they're presented with the opt-in box. So I'll do a real one here. Billy Bond, so the James Bond, and we'll put a real email address in here. Okay, that will do me fine, and then we'll send the matrix. Bang, we've got a thank you page. Congratulations, my name's James Bond, so it's going to actually personalize it. But before you go and collect your document, bang, we go straight into your affiliate link. It works. So now we've got the subscriber looking at the newbie-friendly method to reveal how we make $120 a day, blah-de-blah, exactly the thing that we wanted them to see, and it's got your affiliate link attached to it. So what we're going to do now then is we're going to have a look at our inbox and to see if we've got the matrix. Let's go and have a look. So there we are, top of the list. Your list build matrix and resources guide. There we go. So that's the first email that we sent. And sure enough, the matrix and resources guide download. That's for the subscriber. And click that one. And sure enough, there we are. Bottom left hand corner, we got the matrix itself. So we'll click on that one. And we got the matrix. And we got our matrix resources guide as well. That is good. That is brilliant. Let's go through the email, make sure everything's okay with the email. My name is James Bond. That's what we said we were going to be. So that's come through correctly as that. That's going to be your name. Obviously, it's going to be in there. And there's don't think any more personalization down there at all. We'll get down to support by emailing the support at James Bond, which again, it's the one that we actually we entered in when we were doing our personalization. Look out for some more soon. Sincerely, James Bond. Ladies and gents, that works. There's no two questions about it. It absolutely works. And of course, what will happen now in the following day, they'll get the next email, 2 or 3 days, they'll get the next email after that, because you're going to put it into the automation. Okay, let's go back to our tutorials then. And that includes the installation procedure for your 4-in-1 mini funnel. Now, I hope you have great success with it, but obviously, if you've got any issues, do come back and speak to me. I've got my support details on the bottom there. As I say, you've seen me run through it. It does work. If you have got any issues, as I say, get back and speak to me. All the best. Thank you very much indeed.